Right, but welcome back to a charming countryside. No, just that's what should be right. We're about to put our first crop into the ground. I notice I've still got 7 to do. I think the fertiliser, I seem to miss that somewhere. And the problem I had, and before we actually go on, I'll just show you the problem I had last week with this keep stalling and not going with the tyres, with the wheels. It needed the wide wheels, which I now put in. So hopefully that will cure the problems got there. Now also remember to put in the ground compaction mod. I've taken out 1 or 2 other mods. Now it's having to work really hard to get up here, but it's making it now, whereas it wasn't last week. Mind you, different field, but I think the slopes are very similar. But the wide tyre seems to have worked on it. If not, I meant getting a new tractor, and I just don't really want to do that at the moment. Well, that's on course play anyway. We are now on GPS. Get everything set up to go. Hit the right buttons. I need to drop that in almost as soon as we start away. There we go. Now hopefully we've got that in good time. If not, we'll just do the headland again. This is trick cowl. Put that in so I can get the rabbits going. Yes, I think it was rabbits I needed. I'll just get rid of this completely. Now I'll tell you what. Let's be a real devil, shall we, today? Let's see how well we do. Now, try and mark the pond. We'll run with out 1 or 2 of the things I normally run with. Now I will be putting the weather forecast up in a short while, because I do need that. Actually, it doesn't matter if we go too far there. I'm going to put a headland in here, so we will lift that up. The first long here, just get a headland in, or attempt to. This could make it even harder, because I'm going to have no idea where the hell I'm going. But here we go. This is should be quite a short end, and I'm looking to see all the time now whether there's any nuggets in the vicinity, Phil. I'll put 2 in here, and when we get back to the other end, we'll put another 2 in. That's just about something we can turn. Okay. Oh, go a bit further. It doesn't like being stopped. The beeping you can hear is the proceed, I think it's called, mod, telling me that the seed is running but it's not in the ground, or not on the soil. So quite a handy little mod to have. I've had that since I first discovered it, quite a while ago now. Put it down, so it now stops beeping. You could also use this to automatically put in tram lines if you want. I'm not going to bother. I know that they look nice, but I'm not going to bother. And I haven't put in, I don't think I put the wide tyres on this one. There hasn't been any need up till now, but of course, maybe now. We'll just go as far as we can without actually hitting anything. Yeah, that's okay. Back her up. And it looks like we missed a bit in the halfway down this side. It's just pillars just in the way, which we're probably well, so you can't see where I missed now. There we go. Oops. Might pay if we were going forward. Now, let's try it again, shall we? Shall we just try one more time to get this right? I keep hitting the wrong buttons now, that's right. And we're forward. Well, no, that's good, that's a surprise. It's going to surprise a lot of people, Doc included. He seems to be keeping a very careful eye on my driving at the moment, for some reason. I actually got a compliment from my driving up Blickling. I'll tell you now, I was as shocked as everybody else that I got away with it. Well, for me it'd be the one before last, because I think I already made... I'm on ahead of just about everything at the moment again, not quite though. And my aim is to try to keep 2 videos ahead, but so whatever else I'm doing, I've got 2 in stock no matter what happens. And I think I will just mention again that this winter from the 18th of December to about the 2nd of January, I won't be doing normal videos. I might do some specials, but I'm certainly not going to be doing my normal output. I have a bit of a rest. I do other things. I've got a few ideas what I'm going to do, but nothing's set in stone at the moment. But I've done it again. That's this one I want to press to go down. 3 meter cedar, so it's going to take a little while. And I also got the unit conversion on. I would like a little bit more if that wasn't universal or global throughout the lot. I'd love to be able to set each map up slightly different to suit the map more, but what I do is what I consider a reasonable compromise. I'm using gallons for liquid just to show that I can, and I'm using tons, metric tons and kilos for others. For weights. I'm certainly not using litres. I don't think I'm using litres for anything at the moment. Must be something still left there. Right, now we're pointing the right way this time. We are. Wow, well that's a surprise. As you see, I've got the GearBox mod on. Well, I think I had that on last time. Oh no, he slipped a bit. No, he's got going again. It's hard work with a plough, you'll find that anyway, that tractors always find it hard. It's probably one of the hardest jobs they can do, especially if you're like me and you don't have a super powerful ploughing tractor. Well, I consider that case super powerful. Good grief, well it's pushing out, what's it now, it's pushing out 145 horse, that's powerful, man. This thing's about 125 horse. On top of that, I see that Giants have just announced some more new models, and I was rather glad and happy to see the JCB on it, and rather quite a nice one, the 4000 series, with the choice of all-wheel steer or just front-wheel steer, and front loader attachment. Means for me, well, the fact I don't like having lots and lots of tractors, it will be a perfect all-rounder. It's about, I think it's around 200 horse, something like that. Not overly powerful, but the beauty of that is it can be like the case on the Challenge series. That could be my everyman tractor. Do everything. Within reason, not on a big farm obviously, but for my size of farm that will be doing a lot of things, and I already got an idea for that. And yeah, see if it all, not exactly what it'll be. It will concern 19. Well, I might as well tell you now, I'm going to do one series where I'm going to go, as the maps come out and I take and I fancy them and in the right sort of area, I will be contracting on those, but I will have one character who will travel through all the maps that I play on that series, and we'll carry forward equipment and cash right all the way. That's quite quite simple. I shan't be buying a farm on that series. The other one will be more conventional. I've already decided that. Once I get the right map, I'm not certain what map yet. It will be a British map, that's all I'm... hopefully with collidable hedges and all the other gubbins that a lot of people dislike, and I'm nuts enough to take the challenge on. Right, here we go. I'm keeping this in the lower ratios, and I was just getting in 4. It's quick enough. I could actually drop 1 gear, I reckon. So I'm only doing 7 mile an hour, and that's good for 10. And we're not quite, when you think about it, we're not quite in the rev range. No, because one of the things you don't normally do on these is change gear middle of a run, but that's a bit better. It's closer to the power range there. This will be basically just seeding this field. And I've got to get used to the new for the metric tons for this seed. I don't know if I can turn it here. Will this turn quick enough? Also, you've got to get used to the more realistic engine that the brakes are there in name only. They don't really do a lot. But we're, well, still got 80%. I'm also using the more realistic, not the, what they call it now, the gameplay mod, which actually cuts down the amount of seed you want and the amount of fertilizer you need. Which I propose well, because I don't want to have to keep refilling this thing, and I do on some maps. I am starting to use the stuff in the options to fill from the cow bunker or the slurry pit. Direct fill from those. I'm not doing it so it automatically buys for me. I don't want that amount of sophistication, and I don't trust my workers enough to do that. And certainly if I'm doing it myself like here, I'd rather not. But it's very handy if you know what that is, pointing in the right direction. Yeah, this thing just takes off as soon as you point it in the right direction. Don't even hit cruise, and that's all. That's better, yes. Yes, I like that speed a bit better. Oh, he's slipping there now. He's red. I think we'd better have a look and see what's happened to him. Looks like he's in the middle of the field, so we'll just lift that, put the brake on, and we'll jump across and have a look. Oh, he has got caught in here. Oh, there. I think we might be right at the limit of what this can do on this hill. Possibly should have went across the hill. We're still moving. I've got GearBox switched off when it's on course play, basically because it doesn't always work very well. You see, it's already, course play's already shoved in all the extras. Let's just check the how. Oh, he's away now. I think we might hit that problem on this bit all the time. And there also is on some of these fields some mud, which isn't going to help. Don't you? I just love these little problems. So But he's got up there now. It's actually almost half empty of juice. Right, now what were we doing here? I want to back this round. It shouldn't really be driving over this bit. I'm not certain if ground compaction actually does damage seeds you already put in. If it does, not going to have much at the field edge here. But if it does, it does. And away we go again. It's nice on that beeping, so it tells you you have actually got the drill in the ground. I could then go another Mark DuPont further on by taking out the HUD. Oh, I know what we want to look at, and that was that. Oh my word, rain. We're still on the first day, so we're not that far up. I'll get this one seed and I'm going to move on today. And I'm going to be seeding them all in turn. I don't know exactly whether, I don't think we've got a planter. I think it's just the seed that we've got on the farm. I haven't got the money, as you can see. I'm already down to under £1,000. That's because I'm not adding any money in, and course players costing me money. Naughty course play. Come on, forward you go. No, we missed it. No, let's see if we can get that over where we want it. Yeah, we missed a bit there, but again, I think if we miss bits, we miss them. And oh, he's slipping again. I think he's having fun getting up that hill. And that's one thing I haven't got up is glance. I should have a glance up there. Let's just one. No, glances. It switched itself off. Let's just. Yeah, glance has switched itself off for some reason. Hello. To drop down the gear. Now we're away again. Well, we're dropped down to second. We use second now. Not bad, but let's see if we can find out what's happened to it. It's on there because I can chase. Yeah, so something I've done is switched off glance for some reason. As far as that was working last week, let's just do that, and then we have a quick look, see if there's something in here. Screenshot farmer's touch. This of course is game extension mod, which is a brilliant mod. No, can't see what I've done there. Just try and it's not on here either. Can't. It should be showing something there, but it certainly isn't. That's on maximum, so it's. Oh, I've switched it off somewhere. Not always been switched off. I will have to have a look at that off screen. Not a great problem. Need to lift that, take that on. Notice where we turn. As you turn the other way, we should be. That's the trouble, you see. My attention span is that short. I can't even remember how far we were away. Right, should do it. And away we go again. No, without running full revs, we're good with this. It's about the same speed as I want to be drilling, 6-7 mile an hour, and that's our top speed in this range. Oh, what else was, oh yeah, I'll tell you about what I'm going to be doing on 19. The secret mods will be out now. It's going to be a constructor series, and it will give me a chance to spend a year on each map as they come out. All the ones that I take me fancy. I'm not going to do every map because there's going to be too many of them, and I'm not going to do giant maps because I don't enjoy giant maps. But will be stuff I enjoy doing, because I'm selfish like that. The biggest I ever want to go on a map is the snuff and not blickling type size. They're big but not oversized. Yes, he is having fun and games slipping up there, isn't he? And we got a slip right here of 5.8%. No, showing 7%, 10%. As we're going up the hill, the slippage is getting more, but I'm not going to put the diffs in unless it gets impossible to move. And I don't think I've got the really wide tyres on, so that's my next step, if I can afford it. I will be taking out a loan, I think, on this farm. I shall be loaning up to my limit, and because it is seasons, my loan will be greater or higher than non-seasons. The seasons takes into account the amount of fields you have, the amount of land you own. Alright, now that, because I think we're coming up to a bit I missed here, yeah. I think I might have missed it again. About maps I do not, Roy, it's already considering what he's doing. I think he's talking about Newbie coming out for 19, then Maypole. Then there may even be a third map. He's been talked into it by Stu. And if you're talked into anything by Stu, you usually end up doing it just to keep him quiet. Now let's see if I get a comeback with Stu on that. I think with that, you just turn in the proper direction, and away we go. It looks like we've got over the really bad bit on field 18. I think we watched that one where seeding that. We've still got to cultivate that. Got to spray 7, which somehow got missed. I'll have to spray this one as soon as I seeded. Or spread, I might spread on here, then we'll spray. I think we spray once we get the first leaf shown. We'll spray for the third and final time. It's not 100% realistic, but it's close enough for me. Yeah, it's hard to tell whether we got that or not. I need to go as far as I can here. That should do it. Yeah, strange. Oh, probably miles out. Looks quite strange, the field just there. I may not have missed it. It might just be that the thing hasn't shown the correct orientation of the work done on it, or I've done some other work on there. Right, I think we're there. Well, we'll find out. That on. Drop the drill. And we've still got 58%. And look at the time, we're about 5 minutes from the end. I'm not going to finish this off here. I'll try and finish it off before next time. Let's get it finish getting 18 played, which we should do. And this one's seeded. Then we go on a day, the second day of early spring. Which would be the second fortnight, I believe, of early spring. I get confused very easily. But I'm actually, for once, I'm using a lot. Well, this is the second map I'm not using a lot of modded stuff on. Oh dear, miles out. Because on the newbie challenge, I'm not using modded stuff. And this one, I have got the modded sprayers, vert sprayers, because I like that mod, which stops you from overspraying, or helps to stop you from overspraying. Doesn't help me a lot, but I still do as bad a job as I ever did. But I think that's the only mod I've got on here at the moment, and I will be using the Cut Universal, I believe. I hope the ones I've got have been MR'd. I've got the MR thing, but I'm not sure if that's the right version I've got a hold of. Just get a little bit of a nightmare getting the right versions of stuff at the moment. How are we doing then? She always do that. Loads of seed, loads of money. Looks like Harry Enfield. Very cool. So I've got the rest of these fields to seed. I will be doing some of them with course play. Course play will be running all the time. I'm afraid for those who don't like it, it will always be doing something on this farm. I will be trying just to stick down to 2 people, myself and 1 AI worker. Alright, how are we doing then now? Yeah, I think we will start winding down now. We'll get a couple more passes done on the wind down. So it's a thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, well, you know that, don't you? Please leave a like. I missed a bit there. I can see now this is not a real tree. I know, before someone says, I know none of them are real. They're all just pixels on a computer screen. I am aware of that, I think. Oh, I just thought some people might believe that they are real and they're on the desk in front of them. I'm sorry about that. No, they are real. Yes, where was I again? I'm rambling again. If you're not subscribed and you happen upon this site, this channel as a punishment, how about prolonging your punishment and joining in and sign up, subscribe? Yeah, we're happy here in our own little world. And together with that, if you've got any comments, questions, queries, general things you want to say, get off your chest, feel free to say them in the comment section. I read everyone and I try and reply to everyone. If I see any not appropriate, I will take the appropriate action. There's a lot of appropriate there. Just sort of better warn you on that, just so you don't put down a naughty site link or something similar. I might go there, but I don't want anybody else to see him. Right, I think with that, as we seem to be working there, I'm going to say it's Bearman saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.